So Sam St. John started a thread of sorts about the best albums in fall, basically fall slash autumn, whatever. And well, I wanted to add my own thoughts to that. And one that he mentioned in that video was Pink Moon by Nick Drake, and I wanted to start off with an extension of that, which is 5 Leaves Left. Now, I think pretty much throughout this is pretty much a fall album, and although I don't really seek out albums to listen to based on seasons, I would say that this fits the bill. Apart from maybe Saturday Sun, which lyrically to me is far more of a spring song. But yeah, I think that's a good way to start the season of fall. Next is country album, Chris Christopherson, and I think this is classified as like outlaw country, as that's what it is. It's a country album, but I think that the way that I discovered this album was through Taxi Driver, the film, and the overall atmosphere in that film is quite cold, I think, and the atmosphere in the album as well is pretty sad, but not too sad that it's going all the way to like sort of a winter album, like something like Disintegration to me is more of a winter album because it's just dark the whole way, and that's including the instrumentation as well, which is a big factor in all of these albums that I've picked here. That the instrumentation is probably a big deciding factor in that. But yeah, again, front to back, I'd say that this is pretty much an autumn album, for me at least. Next, Parachutes, and the laid back nature of the songwriting here is a big deciding factor as well. Trouble, the music video for that's quite fall. I'm not really sure how to describe it, so it's a bit of a weird video. Where they're sort of on the back of like a carriage, and the whole that you know, those trees with leaves falling off them and things like that in the background of the video, and it's probably one of the sadder songs on the album. But then you have songs like Everything's Not Lost, which I think keeps the atmosphere, but is more upbeat or positive. I think the cover helps as well with that sort of golden brown globe. I think that helps. And the next one's a bit on the nose. It's so on the nose it might have a punch you in the face. October. I mean, closing the name, mate. But again, I think even the music here fits it as well. It might just be because the album title, it just makes you think of that naturally. But I think it works. Tomorrow, Stranger in a Strange Land, Rejoice, Fire. Yeah. And the video for Gloria, again, it looks, wherever they are on the dock or whatever it is, it just looks cold. Even the album cover, the art, and the sort of weird sort of browny green colour that they've used for the font, I think all contributes. And then last, but definitely not least, is Behaviour by Pet Shop Boys, and despite being a synth album, it still has a quite mellow atmosphere, I would say. A couple of songs in particular that make me think of this is Only the Wind. Just the whole lyrically, the description factor of that song, and again, pretty much on the nose, My October Symphony. Musically, I'd say less so about that song, but again, the atmosphere just makes me think of fall a lot. But yeah, wanted to keep it to albums I actually own, so that's the 5 that I've went with. I reckon if it was albums that I didn't own, I could probably go on for hours about this, but also want to keep it relatively short, as most things I do tend to be over 10 minutes, whereas at the moment, as I'm recording, it's only about 6. So, yeah. Any ones that you want to add, let me know. I hope this fits the bill of what Sam St. John was looking for. And starting a thread, even though it was like 10 days ago now, I still wanted to add to it. So, yeah, that's mine. Let me know yours, and I'll see you on the next one.